Very good morning to everyone. We are proceeding the session within 5 minutes. Today we have to see the end-to-end creations of the dashboards with one. I can say that real-time data sets. I will take it. So hope you will enjoy it. But first of all, let's the data set. So let's allow me 1 minute. So that particular respective drive, you can refer it. From there, you can download the data. Just second. Today, a lot of very less crowd are there. Like only 3 to 4 people are to join. What's the problem? Anyway, so I'm just giving the access to my particular folders. From that folders, definitely you can uh, download the things and utilize. So I can copy the links. I can paste in the WhatsApp group.
So your screen is not shared.
Yeah, I have not shared yet. I have not shared yet, so that's why it's not visible. So that you can use it, the respective data sets. I just shared in some of the group. Please check on WhatsApp group so that you can use it, that particular part or data sets which I shared it. I just shared one folders from my personal drive. From that drive, you can utilize it and perform this particular end-to-end project. So I can go ahead and share my screen so that all can visual situate that. So just allow me. So my whole screen is shared here. Check it at your end whether my screen is visible or not. My voice is audible or not. Please just check it. So hope my screen is visible with everyone.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So the screen is visible. Today we are going to see one of the best important part as is banking data. Uh, First of all, make sure about like those who are looking very good in the Power BI or that kind of a things. Two, three things are very important, which I will take it here and write it with the power help of this particular part called as the Word documents. And I will share it this one by one. We have to follow it. Always remember it. Uh, it's very important. So I just taken as the blank document here. So next today and tomorrow we'll have to see something which is very important. So I can go ahead and taking it from the home. You're taking with the blue. So project flow. So the project flow steps. This I can make it bigger a little bit. Make in the middle a little bit bigger. This I always follow the times from that looks good, cool. That's next one. It'll be the size will be a little bit smaller. You can take as the 18 or something like that. Would be the first one is your you always remember that's BRD. That's business requirement document or documentations. That's known as a BRD. We always called as this. I think document is not going to be so documentations. That's totally. So the second one is that's functional requirement document or documents. That should be the proper word instead of documentation document. So that is known as the FRD. It's optional things. It's the optional things. It's obviously data cleaning, or that is also known as the data transformation, the data modeling. Sixth one is the UI, that's known as the Power View reports. Power View reports. Then obviously the DAX functions enhance UI and RLS. So then create a workspace. Enhance UI RLS. Create a workspace and provide the workspace area access. Let it be. Then I can go ahead with this publish the report to the workspace. dashboards, dashboard, that's mobile view. This is the optional things. So create as an app, then gateway. So we can go ahead and perform this gateway one time step. If anyone was working already is aware about this particular part. So this is nothing new to him about this particular part. So with the system. Schedule a refresh, add roles to security, subscribe, manage alerts, and share the report. So these are the things is always required when we have to perform this particular project flow steps. Any projects where we have to perform it's a lot of steps we'll have to see with the help of this Power BI desktops. A lot of things we have to need the Power BI services as well. So creating the dashboards, and if your data is on premises you will be installing the gateway and you will be configuring your data sources, and then you will be schedule the references, and this is I said you will add roles, security, subscriptions, managing the alerts, and finally you will share the reports with the end users. So these are the typical steps involved in any real-time Power BI projects. Okay. So we are done with the theory part. That's already we saw a lot of practical implementation as well. So today we are just going to see to it that I'm just sharing. I will share later on this particular part uh, in the project. This particular part. So I can go into this. So this is done it. Now you can go ahead and check it about this particular part. Already this data I shared it. So this is your project. So we are working for one bank project here, and today is it's RBC Royal Bank. About that, it's I can say that sample documents, and it's a real time project. Please take a note of that particular. But since this is a banking data, most of the sensitive informations we have removed it from the documents. So this is just a glimpse of how a data or how a business data bank data looks like. So this is our business requirements document in real time. You can see that you can open it your end as well because I already shared the drive links. So please follow that particular link. So that link, inside that link, all the data sets and the data documents are available. That BRD is available. So this is a BRD documents. So business requirement about this, like here row numbers correspond to the record row numbers and has no effect on the output. Everything is given: credit score, geography, gender, age, tenure, and all the things. Let's try to understand what kind of a data we have. So this is for the business churn. Okay, business requirement documents. Here we have a data dictionary. What is meant by the data dictionary? About this, all the columns which we have will be using like the customer ID and all the things are there. So all the informations are given here about what actually it's how it's the type of a data and everything is given. So this particular documents we always called as the BRD documents or business requirement documents. So please take a note. And so we are looking for the customer churn analysis here about we are going to do for this bank, RDC bank. Uh, Churn means what actually? That's whether you understand or not, I don't know. But churn is nothing but people leaving the organizations like in bank, right? Many customers, they have leave the bank, means they don't maintain any active accounts. They don't maintain any balances or sufficient balance in the account, and they just leave the bank. This term will be applicable in all the domains. Today we are talking about the bank domain data. So right, even in any domains, if you take, say, suppose telecommunications, so there also churn happens. Please take a note. They are leaving the particular vendors or anything. So suppose I'm leaving Airtel and I'm moving to the Geo, then the customer churn is happening in Airtel. Why? Because I'm leaving because I don't like the call offers or data offers from the Airtels they are providing, or internet is not up to marks or proper, whatever the reasons may be there. I'm leaving the leaving the my domain. So I mean the vendor rights. So this is nothing but churn. Churn means people leaving the organizations. So here the people are leaving the banks because we are talking about the banking data. So why we are leaving? How? What is the reasons? How to analyze that data, right? So last month, how much earn happened this month? How much, and why people are leaving? What kind of customers are leaving, whether they are active customers or whether they are inactive, how much balances they have, what is the credit score, kind of things, informations we have based on this, we need to analyze. We need to analyze as well as the visualize the things. So first step, what is the first step in the project? First, we need to collect the data. That is the most important. It's about the to collect the data is our the first most important part. Is just turn off your mic because it's going to be impacted on the recording as well. If just humble request, just turn off your mic. Otherwise, it will create a lot of disturbance. Make sure that your mic should be off while the session. Then ask me, definitely I will allow you this, so that time definitely you can speak up. But if you are not want to any questions or queries or not don't want to speak, so definitely you have to keep the things, so keep the mic off. Otherwise, there is a lot of noise or the disturbance would be occurred. Okay. So first we need to collect the data. So collect the data, where my data is, what kind of a tables. I need to know that information is there in this document. See in the data gathering. So you have to just go ahead and just see to it that about this particular part. So the data gathering is there. So please use the following data sets to pull the data related to the bank customer and associated details. So the active customers, bank churns, credit card, customer informations, exit customers, gender and geographies. So this you can see that 2, 4, 6, and 7 data is there. Obviously, when you work in a real tables in only one format like the Excel or the CSV, sometime data is going to be you have to take from the database as well. So please make sure that you should have that kind of an ability, that kind of an idea, like how you can take the data from the database to your Power BI desktop or any particular Power BI services as well. So it's very about like how we can go ahead and perform these operations. So already I opened my Power BI. This is a home of this particular part. So this is my Power BI desktops. That's already you aware it. This is nothing for new for you people. So I can cancel this particular part right now. Little bit my system is slow because behind or the in the background at my system there is this one model training is going to be happen here of the NLP model. So that's why a little bit of time consuming it's going to be happen for one project. So that's the project is going to be happen via at the back end. So little bit my system will be slow, but it will be not, it will not hang. So just keep patience while performing the operations. Otherwise, if I will click and it will happen later, a little bit slow. So don't get a confusions regarding that. Okay, so portable with the table, which table is having the informations? Let's go. we have to see the connectivity. So already I shared the data sets. Just confirm it whether you are able to open or not. Please just comment on the chats. Avdesh, Vinosha, Ashifa, are you able to open that particular drive or what I shared in a group, WhatsApp group?
Yes, sir. I am
Okay.
able to open the drive and I have downloaded the data as well.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your confirmation. Just want to confirm. So already I saved in this respective folders. You can see to it that. You can see that later we will discuss this particular things, PL 300 examinations tomorrow only. There is a Microsoft. This is a global certification. So tomorrow we will discuss this particular parts. Today I'm not going to discuss at the end of this particular part. So this is a required BRD about this particular. So you can see that active customer bank churn. So all 7 data set is there, and this is a BRD document is there. So already I taken here. So please make sure it and you should able to perform it and create it. Okay, so all this data is available or not, you have to check it. If not, let me know. I can upload it again, but hopefully I already uploaded it. So that's getting a data. So get data. That's first of all, that's Excel workbook. That's already you aware it. Okay, I can go ahead with the project. This is my project. Okay, so I'm getting it about this is the Excel data, active customers, and all the things. So data would be the different formats. You can see that if I will get about the all files, I will get this particular part as well. Okay, so first, see this is the Excel. I can select anything about like exit customer, active customers, or anything, or whatever things I will just show you, like how to load the data. So like active customers, if I will load it here. So obviously you are aware it what kind of a things will be aware. Please wait established. It's connecting. But now we are going to use the multiple data here. Please take a note of that particular thing. So active customers is there. You can see to it that. So active customers. If I'm selecting this, this is the active customers. So you are not supposed to select this. Please make sure it you have to select the table one. This particular parts. If you want to transform, what do you mean by the transform? You can directly jump into the Power Query. If I load it, automatically my data is going to be loaded here. You can see to it that that's you already aware it. If you want to check it, just click here in the data. Definitely that part is going to be added here. So just keep patience and definitely it's going to be loaded here. Even if you can go ahead and check it here in the table view, definitely it will load. So you can see that load is done. So the table one is coming here. That's active category and all the things. The table one I selected here. Okay, so one data set is already I loaded here or one table I loaded here. So hope you everyone understand. Again, I can go ahead with the gate data and more more is option is there. Text or CSV is there. Text or CSV. Connecting again, it's moving. It's you can see that bank churn customer intro. Customer info, sorry. So I can select it the customer info. You can select it the first info. So CSV will looks like this. You can see that CSV customer ID and the surname. If you can want to transform, you can customer see to that how CSV data looks like. So load the data as it is. I just showing about this particular part. So please take a note of that. It's very important. So customer informations is there, surname, and all the things is going to be here available. I don't know need about this or any particular parts. This is just I want to show you that data might be in any different formats. Sometime it's required. You can connect with this your MySQL workbench as well, or MySQL connect with this MySQL database as well. And for that particular, definitely it's not a part of curriculum, so that's why I'm not going to taken up that particular. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time. So MySQL database is there. If you take the MySQL, the connector, one more additional components to be installed, so it can be. So obviously, the installation is required in your system. MySQL workbench should be installed. Definitely, it can help you to import the data from the SQL as well. Uh, so please make sure that the data might be in any different format. Azure is also Azure database is also there. AWS database, GCP, Google database, Oracle, Power BI provide you a lot of things. You just need the server name of the server, and that database name is always required. And from that, definitely you so just remember it. So this is the things like how we can convert it. Now I'm going to delete this particular things again, delete from the model. You can see to it that it will ask me. Delete from the model. Okay, so hope everyone understand it, how we can load the data. So get the data, Excel workbooks, what are the data required here to complete it? Active customers, bank churns, credit card, customer informations. So we have to move ahead and perform some time. So active customers, credit card, exist customers, all the things are required here about. So that's one by one. I can go ahead and take it from this particular part as this already I loaded. If I will go ahead and check about this loading about this particular part, so active customer will come in a picture. One more time, I can go ahead in the get data. So that's you have to load it. Whatever the Excel workbooks are there. Geography is also there. So I need the bank churn. Geography, I need it. I think gender also I need it. Geography, I can take it. So if I will take the sheet one, that's a France, it's a table one, it's showing about. So I can take taking this sheet directly here. Gender, I can take it. So sheet one again, I'm taking as it is. If I go ahead and more, so geography, gender, credit card is also there. Obviously, you can rename it. That's not an issue. You can rename it as well. So the last one is exit customers. So from here, it's obviously how many data sets we already imported. Can you add multiple as well? So this is a geography. I can rename it. So you can see that rename. I can give this name as the geography. Check it. This is also you're getting a gender. So I can give this a rename as gender. Gender. See to it that this is the data of the category. So I can give the rename this particular data as this. What will be the this particular part? Just a second. Category. Credit ID. This is the exit category. So I think this is a credit card. We will get it. This will be, I can write as a credit card. Credit card. So this is a credit card I'm getting here. I think this is something about the exist customer. Sorry. This will be the exit category. I just make rename. So exit customer. So done it here, exit customer. Check it properly. Uh, this is about the credit card. So this is done it with the credit. So please check it 2, 4, 5. Two more data sets we have to import it. So get data, more text and CSV. So that's bank churn. And the next one is we can select as this. Last one is bank churn and one more is I think the active customers. So load it. Bank churn will come in a picture. Customer info. Customer info is there. Customer info. So all the sevens are here. You can see to it that according to our BRD, active customers, bank churn, credit card, customer info, exit customer, gender, geography. All the things I just gathered my data. Hope everyone able to load. Is there anyone feeling difficulties? Let me know. So just let me know. So definitely I can guide you about this particular. Like for example, if you can go ahead with the bank churn, or the table is there. That is obviously I can take as the bank churn. So just like geography. So geography, you will see about like when you open it, so 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3 is obviously it's given about this particular part. If you go ahead in this particular geography, you will get about 1, 2, 3. That's Spain. About this particular geography ID is given. So that's the ID is one means that's obviously is about the France. Similarly, male and female is also given about this particular. We have to carry it. So that's the dimension table is also given. That's like geography ID is 1. That means it's a geography location is of France. So till here I'm pretty clear. Still anyone having any doubts? So just let me know. So that's already I created here. All are able to load the data or still someone is facing a difficulties? Please let me know. While commenting or while just try to speak and just let me know. Inosha is commented able to load. So we can move ahead and you have to set what exactly categorical value for that particular geography. So the credit score, obviously those who are already aware, those who are having the loans or something that's there might be having these ideas about like the bank churn. If I will credit score means what exactly, uh, age is there, tenure is there. Obviously, those who are taking the loan or something like that. So we have to understand about this particular things. This is your main data sets. Your exit date. You can see that exit date is 0 0 0 0 0 0. So exit customers, you can go ahead and check it. 0 means retain and 1 means exit. So obviously in the bank churn, if you can go ahead and select, check it about this. So you will get about the 0 0 0 about this, all this particular thing. So these are the retains. The active customers, you can go ahead and in a active customers, if you can go ahead and check it, one is active and 0 for the inactive. So in the bank churn, you will get the idea about this particular part as well. Is active one then spins and exited. So you can see that in the exited, it will look 0 means it's active, or it's meant the retain, but in active, it's 1 means active. So please make up things couple like that. Gender ID 1. So in the gender means what exactly? So please make sure about 1 is male, 2 is for the females about this particular part, or according to your choice, you can utilize it about this. So in the gender, you can see to it that 1 and 2 is clearly given. So hope everyone understand it about this. So again, BRD, if you can go ahead and just check about the RBC, that's BRD documents. So the row number corresponding to the record row number and has no effects on the out. So how we have, but anyway, it's nothing to do with many analysis. So just it is there in my data sets. That is, so customer ID is nothing. Customer ID is contains a random values and has no effect on customers leaving the bank. See to it that this particular. So customer ID is nothing but a unique ID given to each and every customers to identify them. Surname is nothing but surname of a customer has no impact on their decisions to leave the bank. So obviously that's also not going to be impactful. So obviously that's customers okay. And credit score, what exactly is the credit score? If you have a credit card or if you are associated in paying your EMIs and all, you would have idea about what do you mean by the credit score. So I consider about what you mean by the credit score. Geography is nothing but about, if we can go ahead about see to it that geography is a customer's location can affect their decision to leave the bank. So now you can see to it that these are the BRD documents are very important. Please, my dear, that's just look at carefully. That's BRD is very important. So geography is a customer's locations can affect their decision. So this is directly proportional. We can say that about they are going to be affected. It's about that particular decision to leave the bank. And gender, it's interesting to explore whether the gender plays a role in a customer leaving the bank. So age is, this is a certainly relevant since older customers are less likely to leave their bank than younger ones. So tenure refers to the number of years that the customers has been a client of the bank. Normally older clients are more loyal and less likely to leave the bank. And then balance, also a very good indicator of customers churn, as people with higher balance in their accounts are less likely to leave the bank compared to those with a lower balance. Number of products refers to the number of products that customer has purchased through the bank. Has credit cards denotes whether or not customers has a credit card. This column is also relevant since people with a credit card are less likely to leave the bank. One represent credit card holder, 0 represent non-credit cards holder. See, consider yourself, you are going to perform the operations on the Power BI as a data analyst. Don't consider that you are not a data analyst. Consider yourself as a data analyst and think over it about you have to analyze the data. So is active members, active customers are, so when we are considering ourselves as a data analyst, the BID documents is very important. Very important. That will give the clear cut idea. So other without BID documents, you will not get that kind of an idea like the geography is a customer's location can affect or not. You can go ahead with your decision, but with BID document, you can say that yes, with BID documents, I taken this decision or I taken this analysis. If you look as the estimated salary as with the balance, people with lower salaries are more likely to leave the bank compared to those with higher salaries. Exited and non-exited holidays. Bank DOJ is that's when the customers associated with the joining. So churn analysis analyzes the data and bring out few insights to the customer churns. it is advantageous for bank to know what leads client towards the decision to leave the bank or the company. Churn preventions flows companies to develop loyalty programs and retentions company campaigns to keep as many customers possible. Like obviously any banks, whether it's a RBL bank or it's a RBC banks, whatever the bank is there, to take up the data sets, any bank could be there who always like their customers should retain, their customer should be there. Uh, so obviously, for that particular things, as the data analyst, what ideas we can give to them. So obviously, when we have to perform some operations, like as already I shown about some steps, with that step, definitely like data gathering is done. Now we'll move ahead from this particular steps and we'll try to perform some operations here. So till now, anyone having any queries in their minds, any things or any questions in their mind or whatever steps or whatever things we applied, you people not understand, you can come ahead with your questions or queries if you have in your minds. Anyone is there? Don't keep any questions or any queries in your brain or your minds or anywhere. Make it out. I will try to clear it. Obviously, we have the groups of the peoples who are already working with the different domains. Anyone can come and clear your doubts. But if you have any queries till whatever we learn, not today only, from the last 2 weekends, last 4 sessions, today is the fifth sessions, second last sessions. So definitely we have to utilize that things and we'll have to perform that operations as well. So we can begin. I think there will be no questions will be there from your end. So we can. Okay. So moving forward with this particular part. Just a second. So try to understand about this particular part. We have to go ahead and perform some operations here. In interview, people are a lot of time asking like, what are the transformations of you have done? Where do you do the transformations? So what is meant by the transformations? First of all, transformations are nothing but cleaning the data. That is a lot of time as most of the time. If you can go ahead and see to it that this particular things cleaning the data most of the times. Uh, what I can say that we will not getting the clean data right always. So some more the discrepancy will be there. So we have to clean it, remove the errors, remove the null values, remove the on some columns, add new columns. That's already I shown you about. Uh, so you can say that this kind of a transformations I have done in that inbuilt Power BI, Power BI ETL tools like Power Query editors. That's already I explained it. We saw some functions as well. A lot of time in interview is us. So we can move ahead and perform some operations here so that you will get the understanding about. So where actually the data cleaning is possible? Anyone having any idea?
In Power Query,
Yes, in Power Query. How I can go ahead with the Power Query? How I can enter in the Power Query? Anyone?
you'll have
That's
to go
already
to the first option over there above.
file,
Selecting the data,
get data. I think there is a
Transform
transform.
option. We have transform options.
Yes, so we
Yes,
can enter into transform it,
and transform
right?
data. Correct.
That's perfect. So don't forget, we have to utilize this. Already we learn it. If you can go ahead and check it about this column quality and all the things. So valid error. So already I explained this particular column distributions. If you want to check it, you can do distinct to Unix, column profile. All the things are there, monospaced. So column quality. So let's I can make it this particular part. So active ID is going to be shown here about this particular things. Column profile is also you can go ahead column distributions. So let's I can select a column distribution here. So already I explained about this. You can select any particular column table here like bank churns. You can see that the data about this particular things. If you want to see the column quality, the valid is 100%, empty is 0%. So with this particular way, you can verify it's how many empty cells, how many errors you will see in this particular data. So the data quality is always important. You have to check the data. You have to perform these operations. So if the data is not clean, if you need to drop any columns, you need to drop the columns as well. So what do you mean by the distinct and unique? Anyone? That's already I explained it. Anyone is there who can tell me about what do you mean by the distinct and unique?
Distinct value may occur in the other column or other sheet, but a unique won't be present in the other column or sheet.
See, the most important
I
is
can give
about
an
that
example.
how many values are repeated. Distinct is only taking about the 1, 2, 3. For example, I can go ahead in the geography ID. You can see to it that. So let's call in quality about this particular geography ID. You can see to it that's like 1, 2. So if you see here 1, 2, 3, so many times it's repeated, but it's still uh, will take only one. So that's why it's showing about uh, three distinct value. And unique means only once if it is repeated, then it is unique. If even if it is repeated n number of times, if we are consider only once and it is distinct. So right now here you can see that 1, 2, 3. There are many times 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is repeated. Just look at the geography ID, but it's taking only the three distincts and the zero unique. So just try to understand about this particular things. It's very, very important. We have to understand it. So for example, I can show you about this is already I created one things because many times it starts just like 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. So just like the unique distincts, I will tell as the distinct would be here about 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the distance, and unique would be here.
4.
I can say that 4. Got it? So hope I think you people understand it. This is just for the easy explanations. Hope you will understand it.
Yeah.
So unique would be like it had to be appears only once. So that's the difference between the unique and the uh so a lot of times it's is kind of a questions will ask. So so if you can look this data sets which I taken the data sets, most of the data is already cleaned. So I'm not going to doing anything only. This is the row, but this is a row number is there. If I will go ahead again in the BRD, PRE documents. Corresponds a record number and has no effects on the output. Output means what? Exited or not, or we churn. That's bank churns is our output. So obviously that's nothing to do with your output. So what we can do, it's nothing to do with my analysis. At least a customer ID, I need the count the customers. If you see, we are having there, it is based on the top 1,000 rows. That is, we are having the all the unique customers only thousands row. So row number columns, I don't have to do anything with this. So there is options. You can just what we can do it's here about this particular. You can see that remove it this particular. So when I will perform this operations, you can see that the particular operation that's applied state is already, I explain it, so it's removed. So everything will be recorded in the applied steps. So just you have to see to it that, so in the applied state, everything is recorded. M code is whatever you are doing right here, every step you do it here, it will be at the back end, it will be written as there about this particular things. That's already I explained it in the M code about this particular one. These steps are knowing as the M code. So cleaning is done now from my point of view. And I'm clicking on close and apply. So how we can go ahead and apply it here, you can see that file. This is the way close and apply it. So it will take a little bit of time. Function and all the thing is done it. So I just deleted one row, one column here, not row. Please take a note and perform according to the similar operations.
Sir, may I know what was the column name that you deleted?
The first column that's in the bank churn,
Bank. Okay.
the row number or
Row
something.
number.
See, yeah, this column, this row number column, this column, I deleted row number column. The columns are like the row number, customer ID, surname, credit score. The first column I removed it. Customer ID is also not containing, but when I have to see the counts or something, so that's why I just keep the customer ID kept as it is. So that's why I just keep the customer ID column. Okay. Now we have to create, we have to start the creations of the reports. But before report creations, if you see the data uh, right, if you have like this particular part, this is a table view. That's, if you go ahead and see about the bank churn data, about this is a bank churn data here. Date column is there. Obviously, you can see that. Where it's a date column is there any date column is there? Yeah. So bank DOJ, that's the date columns, 31 December or something like that. So always remember you have to create, whenever you have a date columns, you have to create one date master table, calendar table you need to create, because for our analysis, we may use some time intelligent function as well as, right? So let's start creating one table. Okay. So how to go ahead? Whenever you have the date columns, please make sure this is like 31 December 2018 or that kind of a columns. Any that you see the date of purchase or that kind of a things, date of sale and all the things columns are present. You have to always make sure about these things that you have to create one master date columns. So because we have to apply this, so always try to create the date master table. So we'll create about this. So I'm going to create with the new table. You can see that this is a new table. Will taking a time. Please take a note. Make sure it's about this particular part. So you can give the name as the, so date date master is equal to, that's as it is. You can use it. Date master is equal to calendar. You can see. So there is a calendar and calendar auto. Now, what is the difference between the calendar and calendar auto? So calendar auto means when you give a calendar auto, you need to give anything automatically, even if you give a blank, right? Automatically, it will create a date columns based on the data set we have. It will consider the date columns in our data sets and automatically it will create one. So I can take as a calendar auto. See, returns a table with one column of a data dates calculated from the model automatically. Just try to understand about this. So one single table with the date column. So obviously we have this. But if you use about only the calendar,
तो जला वाला आधा की होती.
what happened?
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
You're asking something,
That's okay, sir. That's okay. Got it.
but if you go ahead and check it about this particular calendar functions only. So returns a table with one column of all dates between start date and end date. So when you use calendar, right, you have to explicitly provide the start date and end date. What will be the start date? Like I can write about the first date about this. You can in the bank churns. You can go ahead in bank churns and churns. Bank churns of date of joining. Is that right? Bank churn date of joining. Yeah, bank churn date of joining is going to be available. Bank churn date of joining, comma last date. Again, you have to take it the similarly about this bank churn. Bank churn date of joining. Complete the bracket. I think we done it with this proper bracket with completions or not. See to that. The first is started, first date, bank churn, date of joining. We'll have to complete first of all this. Then last date, this will be completed here and this will be here. Yes. We have to check the bracket as well. So from this bank date jumped up to columns, first date, and the last date. So according to this, it's going to be creating one column. So just you can see to it that when I will write about this data master, enter it, you can see to it that one column is going to be created here. So this is a 0101 2016 000201. That's very nice way it's going to be created. How it's going to be created on the basis of your bank of date of joining. Bank of. So just see to it that also there is a mark as about date column. So mark as a date table, select as a date. Okay, and just click it OK. Settings. So we created a date here about, you can see to it that if you can see it here about this particular part, your date master, inside the date master, there is a date. You can see to it that clearly. So the date is there. Okay. So that's I'm going with the creations of this in the date masters, creating with the new column. It's a new column and the new table, both are the different things. Please take a note of that particular parts. I created a new tables at the date masters, and inside that date masters, I created a date
So your screen is stuck and your voice is not audible now. Is it happening with everyone or only me?
For everyone.
Yeah, it's stuck.
Oh, all right, all right. Thanks.
Any update?
So we have to wait. I think maybe the
Okay.
system might.
Okay.
Might got restarted. Let's wait for a
Correct.
few more minutes.
No worries.
Yeah, guys, sorry for interruptions. My internet connectivity was completely down. Now just I back. That's why I just put a message on WhatsApp group. Uh, I'm audible
Yes,
now.
yes, that is.
Yeah, sorry for interruptions. Don't know what happened with the internet connectivity. Suddenly, the all the network was completely. It was showing the networks, but unfortunately, I'm not able to see anything. So not able to connect as well. Now hope my voice is audible. I know I have not shared the screen. So now just I shared it. Yeah. So now screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, it's visible now.
Okay, okay, fine. So you can just see to it that this particular part as we just created with this master about this particular. I can repeat this step as in the bank churns. We have this particular columns like bank of D of J or date of joining. Based on this, whenever we have the particular columns like the date columns is there. Like here, the bank of DOJ, that state of joining column is there. If in future, if you're performing any operation or any analysis like the product purchase date or that particular kind of a things is there, you have to always use or create one master date table. So based on this, I just created one date master. I taken the calendar as the functions, taking it the first date and from the bank churns, bank of D of J, and the last date, bank of churn, bank of D of J. Based on this, this is date column is created. Once this is done, you have to select with a mark as date tables and choose a date column. So give as the date columns and just save it. So there is a one table we created, and that table inside that table there is a one column called as a date column. And inside that there is again I just created with the help of this particular part that's new columns. When I click as the new columns, New columns, you can see that the new column will come in a picture, so it will take a little bit of time. So the new columns, you can give the name of the year just like I given it, but I don't need it about this particular part. So I just created new column as the year. If you can see that year, and I'm getting as a date master, and from the date masters, I selected as the about the 2016 or that particular year only. Similarly, I'm going to select here about the month as well. So just a second. Just wait 1 minute. Similarly, if I will say that someone like come and just create about the new column as well, about from in this new columns, I'm just going to create as the month column. So you can just see to it that how I can create as the month column. It's very simple. Month as this particular month columns. And again, you have to use this the month column. I can take as the month columns. So there is a month function is there. You can see that month functions, and obviously you have to take from the date master, and from date master you have to take the date. Don't take it year. Please take a note of that particular things. Once you control enter it, automatically new column will come in a pictures, and you can see that the month will come as. But one more thing, so you can create it. See the date masters. Go ahead and create one new columns. One more columns I'm going to create it. See, these all are the known the operations we are performing for the betterment. So here I can give as the month. I can give as the name. You can see to it that month name. So I can use the format. You can see the format is there. So in the format, again, you can go ahead with the date master. You can see the date master and the date is there. But I need a proper, so in the date master, you have to use the comma, and you have to utilize about this particular part as these. Yes, anyone want to say something?
Sir, can you redo that previous column, sir? Month column.
What?
Can you redo that month column? Just go to that comment. Month column, previous column.
Month column. You have to go ahead and create a new column. Just a second. Go click here and select as a new columns, and then in new columns you can see that this kind of an options you have to give the name as the new month, and in the month you have to select as the date master and the date. Automatically the month column will be created here. Just try it.
So for date master, I'm getting an error.
Why error you are getting? What you selected?
I have selected the same function and parameters like calendar, and in calendar first date and then sheet name. I can share my screen if you want.
Share it.
Please let me know, sir, if it's visible at your end. Is it visible, sir?
Bank. Just wait. Let me see. Bank calendar first date. So what you selected while creations of this?
In the sense, sir, I need to select the bank churn data, then post that I have started creating new table, and in new table I have selected calendar function, in which we need to specify the first date, wherein we'll be giving the table name as a bank churn and then the column name.
It should work. What
Yes,
error
but
you are?
the column specified in the call to function first date is not type date. This is not supported.
So date, master, calendar, first date. Create again.
All right.
Delete this table and create again. नहीं दिखे.
Calendar. First date. Again, same error.
What about others, guys? It's not about the start. It's about the first date.
No, I was just trying.
Guys, rest of the people at least comment something whether you are able to create or not.
Yes,
If
sir,
you
we
are
could
not,
create.
yeah, at least just comment something about like whether you people are creating or not able to get it. Okay. Why you are getting? Delete it again and go in the table view and create it from their side. It should work it because if you have that columns, definitely it should work it. Go in a table view.
Yeah, table view.
Table view. Show me about the bank churn data first. What the name? Bank of DOJ. The same name is there, right?
Correct.
No, no, don't click it. I don't need about that to click into that data. That's fine. Have you changed something about during the transformations in the data set?
No, sir, nothing. Simply, I
So
have
what,
just eliminated the
so what
first
is the
row of
data
field.
data type of your bank of D of J? No, no, go to the transformation and change text to date.
Okay. From here, sir?
Transformation,
No.
yes, transform the data. Go ahead. Transform the data. Show me that column.
It's a general. Okay.
Change it.
Date time, right? Or date.
Do it. Error, I think you are getting. No, it's not. Text to date. Keep it as text as it is. See, you are getting what rest of the people are getting. Why you are not getting what?
Replace current.
Yes, replace current. No, no, don't change about date and time. It's not about the time and everything. Data type. See, it's a written as a type text. You have to write as a date in that. Make it, but it will not comes right. So see at the top, it's written is a data type is a text. There is a option. You have to just open it. The date, the times, durations, text. Just click it on date. What you are getting, it's still error. It's will you will get an error only. Ah, you are not getting what's the problem. Keep it as it is text. Save and close.
Apply and close.
Yeah, that's close and apply. Click on the new table. No, sorry, new table. Yeah, that's new table is fine. Yes. Create again. Date masters. It's not coming. Bank of DOJ 21 December 2018. That's properly, it's the same data set. Something is missing. It's showing that it's not a type of date, is not supported. While changing with the date types, still it's showing as the error. Hmm. Just a second, let's try. Go in a table view again of the bank churn. Check it about the date of joining. Go in a again, go ahead in their particular part. Transform the data again. Go ahead in the transform the data. Do it fast. One step we have to apply it.
Just transform data, right? Function and
Go and click on the transform the data here first. Directly
yes.
transform the data.
Mhm.
First of all, close this particular this view part. You have to close it. It will taking a lot of time to open. Anyway, go to that particular part. Data type.
Shall I change it to date?
Yes, change it. Do it in a new step. Let's see what happens.
I didn't get you, sir. New step in the sense?
First again, go ahead in a text. Go ahead in a text. Replace current.
Okay. Okay, got it, got it. Got it, got it, got it. I'll do. Add a new step.
Yes, do it just. Still you will get a same. So replace it. Again, go ahead in the What we can go ahead, we can, I think, change the name column.
So, sir, is it reflecting as a text or as a date at your side or everyone's end?
No, we are getting properly. I don't know what's the problem you are getting. We are getting it proper way.
So it is a data type, right?
Yes.
So let's do one thing. I'll reload the data at my end and retransform the data. I'll
Just wait
try.
2 minutes. Just wait 2 minutes.
Okay.
So you are in Power Query editor, right?
Yes, sir.
So Bank of DOJ columns.
Mhm.
It's a type text, right?
Correct.
You will need to change the date. By the selecting, we are not getting about the from the drop down when we select about the dates, it's not showing, right?
Correct. It's showing as an error.
Date man. You just check it in a close it, close and apply. Let's see. Custom column we can create it. Go again in a table view. Check with this particular, click on it, just click it. Format is text. Just see to it that format is text is, and it's possible to change it.
No, we have only this option as a text. Data type.
Data type is, can you write? It's possible to write something like, but it's a format. Data type. No, no, no. Data type. Yeah, it's a
Yes, sir,
date.
data type.
Now do it. Refresh it. That's it's working or not.
Okay.
If still it's not working, then we have to go and custom a columns. We can
Yeah.
go ahead and do the custom the columns, and we have to try it if it will not work. We have to take from text and blank. That's D of J. That's but it should work in the Power Query as well. Mm, Power Query we can use directly to add a column and the custom the columns. That will be the easiest way we can do it. Right.
It's created, I guess.
Why you are opening this view? You should do report view. Why
No,
you are opening always and always? Why you are not continuously on the table view? I'm not understand why you are always opening the report view.
sorry,
Yeah,
by
that's
mistake, sir.
yeah. So just selected that particular
New
part.
column now.
No, no,
This
just
one.
wait. That's select that for data master. I'm not saying that select data master where it is data master table. Yeah, data master new. Yeah, see mark as date. You have to click as the mark as date. No, no, no. Data master new have when you click, you have to see at the ribbons there is a mark as date. Mark
Mark
as date.
over here, sir.
No, no, in the ribbons of the Power BI, Power
Okay,
BI.
okay.
Mark as date, it is there uh, below the table tools. Yeah, just turn on, choose a column, select as date, click it OK. Now it's working. So please go ahead and follow the other columns creations as well.
New column. Sure, sir. Thank you.
Similarly, if this is not going to be possible, you have to go in the Power Query. Directly go ahead in the Power Query. Transform the data in the Power Query, and you have to create the column as well with this particular bank churn. Go ahead and check with this particular transform and use the custom columns. Add a columns. You have to use the custom columns. You have to give the name of that particular columns, take that particular, and here you have to use this particular part as I can say that date, and from text. You can give the name of the columns. You have to get date dot from text, and whatever the column is there, that's day bank of D of J. So automatically there is one more columns we can create it, and that will be the date formatted columns. It's also going to be possible if in a Power Query it's not working, but obviously it's working in Power Query as well as in this table view format as well. So we have to create it. So please create it the rest of the columns as well. Please make sure it. So the data is there, bank of DJ, that's bank churn, state master is there. Uh, so already I created this particular part. One more columns I'm going to create here. new columns. So I can go ahead with this month name. Month name. Format. I can use as a date, data master. And from here I can take as the date, comma. I can take as the this particular part. Let it. Hopefully it will work it. So I'm getting the month name as it is. You can see to it that it's simply. So end to end, we have to do today. So right, so you can also start creating all week name, day name, all the things you have to create it according to this. So till now, that's I can stop it about this. Uh, so we created the date master. So this is a power pivot or the model view. We are always calling this particular thing. So we'll have to create a relationship here. You can see that a lot of things is going to be given. So I can keep is this particular part active and credit card as it is. Then customer info is as it is. So customer info as it is. Then exit customers, I can keep as it is here. Exit customer. Automatically relations is there. So, but I will keep it this particular geography. I can keep as the town. Exit customer. This is then so whatever the data we are loading, if there is any relationship is there, obviously by default the connectivity you can see to it here. That's by default. If there is any relationship is there, automatically it's connected here. I can keep this particular date master in here, or you can keep outside as it is if needed. So I can keep this date master. So I just keep out. So that's you can see the relationship is already whatever the data table or the table I uploaded. That's already the relationship is showing me. If you already has shown about this manage relationships, you can go ahead and see to it that. So if there is a connection in between these tables, then definitely you have to do this data modeling steps. If you are not doing these steps or the connectivity models is not going to be, then the results in your visuals, right? Whatever you are creating, you will not get that accurate. So first, what I'm going to do is, so I can bank churn is taking in the center. That's will be great. That looks good because this is a major table. So the most important table here. So I just make this table in the center. So you can see that data modeling is what actually that's dealing with the cardinalities between the tables, means creating a relationship between the tables, fact tables and the direction tables. See, actually, if I'm looking, say that Power BI about this particular things. So if you can see that actually the Power BI it started identified. Okay, so it has already created some of the relationship, 2, 3 relationship. So I can delete it. There's all the relationship. Delete it. Yes. I will create by my own way. Or directly you can go ahead and close it from the manager relationship that's already you aware it. So this is nothing new for you people. That's this is a date master. So Power BI is only identified some relation based on the column common column names. Uh, so it has identified and it started creating, but let's see if nothing is there, how we will create the relationship from the scratch. Or also this is my main business table. That's bank churn table. This is try to understand it. The my main table, all the data is there. So these all are my dimensions tables, like active customers, credit card customers, and all the things. And the main business table is my bank churn table. So just see to it there. So yes, anyone wants to say something? Okay. So hope till now that's whatever the data master table you people are already created about this data master table, where I created date, month name, year. If you anyone want to create a weeks or the days, that's it, they can create it. That's already the functions are available. So they can create with the different columns as well. So my business table is there. If you can go ahead and so this this is a main fact table. So business data, complete your business informations will be there in this table. And dimension tables are the nothing but lookup tables. These are the lookup tables. So you can see that active ID I can connect with this active members. See to it that active ID I can connect with this active members. You can see to it that it's directly if I will say that's okay, but it's showing about the exited is the active number. So why I connected like this? Go back to our data and we will see everywhere. If you go ahead and table view again here about this particular part of this, like this bank churn is where bank churn. Yeah, bank churn. If I will go ahead about this particular part. So active members exited and all the things and data and we'll see every day you are not having the categorical values. Everywhere there is a numerical values are there. So you having the foreign case like there 1, 2, 3 genders. Uh, this main table you have the numerical values, and if you look at the your dimension tables, just like is the geography or gender or anything, there is about like this. One is for the France, two is for the Spain, and all the things. So please try to understand unique primary key IDs. So this one you can mapping with the main fact tables or these business table at every dimension. If you are right, you are having the primary IDs exist customer also whether it is exited or retail 10. So there are all are like I can say that uh, all are like I can say about primary key IDs and this you will be looking up this dimension. So I just mapped about this active like in the modeling. If you can see that active customers are mapped with the exited about from the main table or the main business table. So you can call it as a lookup tables. You can call it as a dimension tables. You can call this is a main table or this particular as the business table. So these are your dimensions. Please make sure about this for a prime. So active categories. So dimension tables. This is going to be mapped with the foreign key of the fact tables. This is the fact tables. It is the primary key. So the credit card where I need to map. So just like you can see that credit card has card. Let's see. You can see that it is going to be mapped. Sorry. You can go ahead and check it the relationship. Bank churn is active member, active ID. You can see through that. Auto detect is there, but I'm not going to use the auto detect here. So just make sure it and try to understand about this. So definitely you will get the understanding as well. Now customer information, obviously where it's going to be mapped. Customer ID. So this customer ID will be going to be mapped with here about this particular. You can see that. So just save it. Automatically it's going to be mapped here about the customer ID and all the things. It's about one to many about you can see that for each unique value here you are having multiple values. So it's one to many relationship. If you see there one star means if you see the one star means many one to many. Now you may have to ask that's why it is only one to one. Why not one to the things? If we are having the 10,000 customers in this table, uh 10,000 customers, and in this table we have the 10,000 unique customers, and this table how the 10,000 unique customers. So duplicate records for this customers. That is why we are having only one to one. So now exit column, exited columns, you can see that, or you can just do according to your choice about the exit from this particular thing. So where we have to map it. Can anyone tell me about this particular part? So exit ID, where it's going to be mapped exited. You can see that. Similarly, gender ID, it's going to be mapped with this. Uh, where I have to go ahead with this particular gender ID. So you can see that gender ID is going to be mapped. Similarly, geography ID is going to be mapped with this geography ID, if I'm not wrong. So geography ID. So you can see to it that. So this almost with all the things I just mapped, you can see to it that you can also perform it geography ID to geography ID. Earlier when I open, so how they are going to map. So data masters I can take as the uh, you can see that date masters is I can bank of D of J. You can see to it that this particular I can do this particular modelings. This is very, very important. Data modeling is very, very important. So in many of the interviews and anywhere, if people are asking about what is data modeling, so that particular how we can set the relationship and all the things. So please make sure it if you perform 2, 3 projects, end-to-end projects, definitely you will get the idea and understanding as well. So let's see, you already work with the star schema, like I have worked with the snowflake schema, and I also have a knowledge of Britscape and Galaxy schema. So what exactly we do in star schema is about we will create about star schema is like we'll creating all the dimension tables. We will create first fact tables and dimension tables, and all dimension tables are connected to the main fact tables. This is known as a star. I can say that schema about this particular part. Via one to many relationships, and this dimension tables are lookup tables, which will be mapped to the main fact tables via the primary key IDs. So in star schema, I can say that all the dimension tables are connected to the main fact tables. So like here, just I connected with all my dimension tables with the main fact tables or the main business tables here. So we're in Snowflake schema. We're in Snowflake schema. Please take a note of that. Uh, Star schema is obviously you will get. Uh, could you repeat data modeling for active customers? Yeah, active customers. I just went to active category about. You can see that in a managed relations. Where is my active customer? So active ID is active members. In a banks, you have to be the active members and from your active ID. So this active ID is going to be put it and is drop here in is active members. Ravina, hope you understand. That's yeah. So and exited that's particular ID is going to be. You can see that's in the relationship. I can show you if you miss about this. You can relationship. You can utilize this relationship. What how I just applied this relationship as well. So the new date table which we created, that table also we can utilize it and we can use it here. So please make sure it and try to understand about this. It's not about whatever the table is given, only that table will come in a pictures and we have to perform it. Now, as I talk about the star schema first, so where all the dimension tables will be there, and between the main fact tables or the main business table will be there, and it will be connected with the one-to-many relations. So that tables, that schema we can call it as a star schema. Now, whereas in Snowflake schema, the dimension table or dimension tables may or may be indirectly connected to the main fact tables to through another dimension tables. That the only difference is here all dimensions will be connected directly to the fact tables. That means what? In star schema, all are connected directly to the main fact tables, but in I can say that one part as clearly about here. In Snowflake is like the main is there, like the bank chain is be there. For example, the gender is connected and the gender is further connected with the geography. So that will be happening. So that will be called as the Snowflake schema. So that means what exactly or easiest way we can understand it's Snowflake schema is these are the dimension tables. So dimension table may also connected to one or more dimension tables. That is the main reasons or main difference between the star schema and Snowflake's schema. In star schema, no dimension table will connected with each others, not one, not two. But in Snowflake schema, there might be happening that's the dimension table will also connected with each others. So that is the difference when we are saying multiple fact tables. Note that comes under bridge schema. Bridge schema is also there is also see if you looks for the data analysis job and all the things, data modeling's question will be 100%. And the schema that's one to many, one to one. That kind of a relationship will definitely will come in the pictures. 101%. That even while doing in the project creations of the projects, this kind of a question is always there, always there. So please remember it. Data modeling is done here now. So now hope everyone understand about the data modeling. Still having anyone anything in their minds like how I created, so I can make it. This is with a little bit smaller and I will try to make this is a little bit something outer. So what I can go ahead, I can perform this particular part as the top of. So I just make it. Yeah. So this is I just connected here so that you can also consider him as well. These all are the dimension tables.
Sir, can you just show the relationship, the one which gives everything in one shot?
You can see that the relationship table and
To I had to do for a couple of things. So let me do that.
So before the creations of the reports, the data modeling should be very important. Very, very important. Hope everyone reach here or anyone having anything in their minds. Pravina was asked about the questions. Anyone is there? Aditya, Aditi, Arshifa, Avdesh, Aisha Khan, Vinosha, Pravina, Rajgopal, Balkrishnan, Shamugan, Siddharth, Shaurya, Sunil Nayak, Vaishnavi Pandey, Vasudev,
Nothing.
Vimarsh. Okay. So anyone having any questions in their minds, please come to your questions. So this is about done. We about the data modelings. So this is my modeling is done. Table is also done. I created some things. Now this is my report view. See always this is a report view. This is a DAX query view. This is these three things we should always remember it. If you don't need it, you can just this is a newer versions you will get it might be, but sometime in the older versions it's not showing. So make sure these three are very, very important part. Now I'm in a report. So everything is done. Now we have to start the creating a reports. If you see this right, you see our data once or BRD document data. If you can go ahead and check it with your BRD data. So, so the credit score is there. Credit score excellent, or they if this value is there, then it's fair, very good, excellent, or that kind of a things you are getting about this. Uh, Geography, customers, locations can affect. It's affecting. So how to identify active customers. So number of products has cards or not. So information kind of information is already given. So we have to write some logic because there we are having different tables, right? It's like one is representing credit card holders, one is representing active members, inactive members. So there is we have to create some logic here to write some logics to identify how many customers or active customers, inactive customers. This kind of informations we have to create with some measures. Now let's again I'm going to this part. So just see with that. So just see with that. So I can place this particular part. So that's I can go ahead with this bank churn. You can see the table tools is there. I just click on the bank churn because this is my something. Okay, something about the main file or main folders. So again, I'm going to create a new table here. Just see with that. So in a separate tables, I will try to create. So whatever the measures I'm going to create it, I'm going to create in a separate tables, not going to be like I created. So, so this is something I created about here about that's calculations. Whatever the calculations is going to be happen here, it's going to be done into here. So just created this particular table here. You can go ahead if you check it. It's simple table I created about the calculations table. So so that nothing is going to be mess up. So that's why I just created a new table here about the calculations table. There is nothing, only one already created with the date masters. So whatever the DAX measures and all the things I'm going to create, I can create. So I can go ahead and just create about in the calculations. If you can go ahead, I can go ahead and create about this. And here I'm creating about the new measures. You can see that. So, so I'm just going to calculate the active customers. active customers. That is some spelling mistake. So how to use the calculate the active customers? Obviously, we have to use the calculate functions here. A lot of functions are that calculate. So that's count. But from where you are going to count? That's functions and with the customer IDs. Functions you take in the customer IDs, whether they are active or not active about that particular things. So obviously you can get, so that's active or not active is obviously you are going to be from these active customers and their category about this particular things, active customers and categories. So this particular thing should be done it here, I think is equal to, but I'm looking as the active only. So obviously I can go ahead and check as the active. So active, what is there? Member. Active member here. I think you complete it. Just see that's what I written in that measures, so that you will never not face the difficulties to understanding as well. So this is the active members. So what happened? It's going to be do. It's calculating count of the customers IDs from the bank churn table, whatever the customers, and it's went into the active customers. That's we have these active customer tables, and from there it's going to be taken as the active members. So active category is there in the active customers. If you remember it, there is an active category is there. And from that, we can taking about the active members. Hope you all of you understand it about this particular part. So it's associated with the dimension tables, functions, because already I created the model. So first it's enter in this particular main tables. And once the main table is enter, it's going to be enter in the my dimension tables like active customers. And from that, it's going to be take as the active categories and active members as well. So hope you people understand it. So this is nothing but the active customers. When I will enter it, definitely it will work or not. It will depends when I will perform this. So working on it. So it's done it here. So active, not error. I'm getting here about let's. So again, I'm going with this particular things. So here I can go ahead with more. Sorry, calculations. Sorry. So in the calculations, again, the new measures, I can go ahead and I can go ahead and calculate about the total customers. Right. So the total customers, total customers. What is the functions we have to use? Count. We can use it. What we have to use it? Count from bank churns. Bank churns and customer ID is that showing me the total customers. So total customer is also coming in a pictures. So two measures I did it. So let's me take one card here about first of all. So I try to see the values. So total customers, I can check it for this. So that's 10K or 10,000 if you need it. Obviously, you are aware it how to do the formatting and all the things. It's totally up to you. So total customers is there. Click it on this particular part of total customers, you will see this whole numbers or something, whatever the you need it in this particular format is 10.0. This kind of whatever the formatting you need it, please make sure it and try to according to apply it as it is. So formatting is very, very important. Total customers, calculations and all the things. So this is and the rest of the things also you aware it how we can do the if I will give about the distinct counts, let's I can change something here instead of this. The count and distinct count that's already we discussed about in the distinct count. So the distinct counts will be little bit about its take. So in our records and basis, all the things it's not repeated values are there. So only or obviously you will getting about the same results. So count and
Sir,
distinct counts both the way we are getting. Yes. Anyone want to say something?
yes, can you just show me the function used for measure, the measure which we have created, active customer measure? Just as I just need to verify from my end, is it's equal to. Yes, sir. Done, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I'm sorry for the interruption.
So already I created the active customers. You can see to it that suppose this is I can take it here. I can take one more card here. Can take the format printer and that's taking as the active customers. So it will show me about these active customers or something. Okay, so the active customers is also you can see to it here about this particular part. So there are total 10K customers. Total customers are the 10K. Total customers are the 10,000s. And the active customers, you can see to it that. So tell me the calculations for the inactive. What should I write it? Anyone? Anyone can come and say that I'm taking the new measures. Anyone?
Total minus active.
Inactive.
Total
So
customers
obviously
minus
there are logic is available. So if I will subtract minus the like the total customers minus the active customers, obviously by default, I will get the inactive customers, right?
yes.
So, so inactive customers, I can get it. So I can get about what. So I can take as this, as I told it, if you remember it, not that measures are reusables. You can use multiple times. So you can use it total customers minus active customers, right?
Yes.
Definitely I will get it about this particular part. So inactive customers, see whatever the calculations I'm going to perform here, I'm going to perform here on. So please make sure it. I'm not going to perform in bank churn tables or anywhere. So that will be a separately we can understand it. So inactive customers, you can take one more card here and inactive customers I can take. Right? So you can write multiple ways. There is obviously you can use it, the help of the formula. You can use the calculate function just like we created, if you remember it, like how we created in activate active customers. Similarly, you can count blank churns, active customers, active category. Yeah, obviously, you have to use it up according to the difference. If you can go ahead in active customers and inactive members. If you select this part here in this particular inactive, about like this similarly active customers, same things just like in active customers, and go ahead and perform it 100%, you will get the same way. So hope I'm able to clear your view about like how we can create in a multiple way, not about only single way, like the minusing of these total customers minus active customers, and we are able to get the output as it is. So please make sure it so that you will get the ideas and understanding as well. I can copy and paste, so that will be a easiest way to maintain the same size. So that's why I just copy paste, and so that will be the easy. Otherwise, the someone is looks up, down or something, so that will be a not good. Obviously, there is a way you can adjust it. So hope everyone understand like how we can do the multiple way about calculate the inactive customers. So inactive, the same value you will get it. Okay. So I can go ahead and create one more measures here. New measures, credit card holder. So this is something credit card holder. You can write in a small letter as well. It's not like. So which function we have to use it? Calculate. First of all, that's calculate. You have to go and count it. Type the column name. So obviously you will get about this bank churn customer ID. So bank churn's customer ID. See to it that first I will enter in the main table. Entering in the main table is very, very important, because if you not enter in the main tables or the business table, how you can know the count. So the total count is obviously you have the total count as a total customer is 10K. We can use this measure as well. That's not an issue, but we can go ahead from that main table as well. Okay. So hope everyone understand till here, or anyone having any doubts, like I use the calculate functions, but I'm looking for the credit card. So I can take it this. Anyone can tell me about what should I have to write it? So there is one more table is there, like the credit card. You can see that credit card. Yeah. But which one I will to take? It's category or credit ID? What I have to take it? I think credit category I can take it here, and equal to. You can go ahead and check it about this. This I think you have this particular credit card holder. Credit or something spelling is being what was the say credit card holder. Right? This check it whether my particular bracket or something is proper or not. What I apply here, just see to it that so that you will get the understanding as well. It's the prompt session over, Dr. Javed.
Yes, sir. Yes, it's finished. Yeah.
It was till 11:30, 1:30 or what?
Yes.
Okay. So see, I just want to calculate the credit card holders. So I just apply it to this particular same, just like if I go ahead and enter it, obviously I will get it. So you can just sit with my credit card holders. Just like if you aware it active functions, I can go ahead and calculate the active customers. Similarly, credit card holders also I can calculate with the help of this particular measures. So hope you understand it. So how we can calculate the non-credit cards? You can use the same things. I can copy and paste it, or what we can do it about this particular things, or you can use it about like the calculate. I can calculate in my measures. See to it that non-credit card holders. Right, non-credit cards. So again, using the calculate count. I can use the bank churn and the customer ID. Sorry, bank churn, customer ID, then credit card. I can go ahead and use the credit card holders, credit card category, credit card category is equal to. But here you should aware it's that what we have to write it, credit card is equal to, that's earlier non-credit card holders, non-credit card holder. done it. If anything is stated wrong, so you can just see to it that both the things is copy. So inactive, this is credit card holders. This is about again inactive non-credit card holders. The card is very nice. You can use many way. You can use it. Able to create. Now we are going to create about or we can use as well with the just like how we calculate the inactive customers, like we have total customers, credit card holder customers. That's minus. Obviously, you will get this kind of a things as well. So you can way multiple way. There's nothing about like so. Let's one more calculations. I can go ahead with the select measures. I can go ahead with this. See, inactive and exist means can both are the same. Inactive customers and exist the customers can both are the same things. Can anyone tell me? Inactive customers and active customers both are the same meaning or having the different?
Inactive customers or the subset of the total customers who are within the system, but they are inactive.
Yeah, inactive means they are not exited from the banks, means
Yes.
they are still in the
Yes.
bank. Just
Yes.
like there is some concept of the bank, if you are not do the transactions for few period of a time, so automatically it's going to be what I can say that the name I forget, the account is what I can say that the name I forget to take here. Uh, Deactivated, the account is there. Then again, we have to submit the Aadhaar PAN or that copy. So again, the account is going to be activated. So
KYC document.
yeah. So but exited is like they are exited from the banks. There will be no connections with the bank. So that is the
Dormant
exited. Yeah, dormant. Perfect. So the account is dormanted means that's perfect word dormant. So means the account is inactive. So so we can use it about this particular here. I'm going to calculate about the exited. So exit customers. So exit. Can anyone tell me about this formula? How to calculate it? Exit customers. How to calculate it? So first, obviously, you have to use the calculate count. What I have to, I have the total customers directly. Cannot go here live because I have the total customers here. So I can go ahead with this total directly. So total customers, right? Total customers here. I went enter here about this comma. I can use about this exit customers. So the exit customers, and you can see that exit category is here. So equal to, you can use in the use the this particular double quoted. So exit. So I can complete it. Definitely, it's going to be calculated with the exit. So see, a lot of calculations I did it here. New measures, one more measures I'm going to calculate here with the new measures. Now, next year, retain customers, I can calculate it with this retain customers. Retain customers. So what I have to apply? You can see that it's a very easy. Power BI is very easy. Calculate. That's I can use the total customers. You can see that total customers is there because we have the total customer. From the total customers, we have to use the exit customers category. Exit customers, and the category is equal to I can use the retain. I think retain is given. You can check with the list or the table. And if there is any spelling mistake would be there, please make sure it. So this is also done it. Because if you can go ahead and check it from this exit customer. So exit and retain are there. So that's why I use the same things. So see a lot of things I can do. So let's insert. I can use some title here as it is. So from here, I can use it. Text box, I can take it. Yeah. So you can give this or you can select according to your choice of the fonts and everything. So, so I can customer churn analysis. Also, there is a Microsoft. So obviously you are quite familiar with this particular parts. If you know, I can mostly use the Aptos. It's available. So mostly Roman, we can take it. You can take the size according to your choice. 16, or I can take as something 24 or something. So make it bold something. So it's a customer churn analysis. I taken it. I can take this particular part as well. A little bit. So this is done it, customer. So I on the journey properties, you can view this particular as well. Or positions, title, fix background. I can take something like this. How it looks like. It's visible properly. I will select this color.
Yes, sir.
Because we are creating end-to-end dashboard, so it looks like a dashboard. So the reports. So obviously you can use something more this color. I can take this one. This looks something good from my point of view. Obviously, anyone can choose according to your choices. In this particular, if I can go ahead and check it, so that's not good. Customer. So I think in the title or the effects, this will look smart. So customer churn analysis, we are going to perform it. So color combination is all very, very important. So just like we are doing with this particular frame, so white, blue or something. So that's why I just consider this particular part. So dark amber, I mean dark amber it is. So based on we should be using that color combinations or during the reports, that will be good. It's always, so I can go ahead and take the image as well. So, so that's, I can Interesting. It's going to be possible or not. Let's see. Here we can insert the image. That's not a problem. I think logo I'm not selected properly. So anyway, we can download it from the internet as well, from somewhere. And definitely we can take it. That image. So automatically you will get it. You have to just perform this. See, as obviously we are performing some practical implementation, so it looks like a properly, so that you will get the ideas as well. So I can save images in a pictures. So this would be all files. RDC saves. Yes, it's coming. Done it. The image. The PC, hopefully it will come. So a little bit I can make it bigger is this will be 28 or something. I can take it. Yeah. So I just taken this logo. You can also take it. That's I already shown you about the procedure. So we have to create the KPIs. As I told, that's important KPIs only. So we'll be format this one about this visualizations about this particular part. So one by one, you can take it here. Or you can go ahead and select about this particular visuals and the generals is already call out and all the things is given. You can select according to your choice and all the things like 40. But I think 40 will be proper. So just see with that. So similarly, you can use this particular part home, government printers. See, the design is totally up to you, dears. Like you can select any particular design. Okay, so that's how to create is non-credit card. This is the exit customers. I can take it. One more card I can take it is the retain customers. If I'm not wrong. So the retain is format painter. So firstly you will get this. So you can make it adjustment. So just check it. I just try to create this particular part so that all can use it same task or similar. So now it looks proper, like the 10K customers, active, inactive, credit card holders, non-credit card holders, retained customers. We'll have to see step by step. So last one or two more things we'll have to see, and then we'll stop here. You can. So the labels and all the things you have to perform it proper. So just like we can. So category labels, we can use it about this fold about this particular. If you need a little bit of bigger sizes, let it 13 bold. So I don't think bold looks good. See, once you have to done for one thing, so obviously you can go ahead and perform this particular for the other one as well. Effects, backgrounds. If I will take it something little bit yellowish or something like that, because this particular part I can take it or more. This is looks good. So again, I can go ahead in this particular general effects, visual border. If you need it a visual borders, you need a borders of something like this particular part. Let's see if it looks proper or not. So in the visuals call out, or in the general effects, the borders, rounded corners, or what exactly we need it. Let's see how it looks like. It's properly. So we should make it for this particular as well. If you need any different colors, you can select according to your choice, please. Okay, now it looks something good so that you can do it and you can perform. Hope everyone understand it till here.
Yes, sir.
Just do it, or still anyone. So let's I have to insert something, but clicks is not looks good, something like that. So I can go ahead. I can go ahead with this particular part here, with bigger. Since again I can go ahead with a little bit bigger. This is again I can go ahead with a little bit bigger. Yeah, now it looks good or not. You have to decide it according to your choice. Now let's insert going in the shape using some division line or something like that. Select it. So just see to it that I just segregated the things, whatever the color you want, you can check it and choose it according to your choice. Okay. So click KPIs and the main reporting part same. So just see to it that I divided it. So what I can go ahead here, I can Control C, Control V. See, shape, journal, styles, the properties, what size, effects, background. If you need it, you want it, you can change it. So please make sure it according to your choice. You can set up it, set up this particular part. If you need it, so just make sure it. So hope everyone understand it. So what I can get it, I can taking this rotations. You can see that in the rotations, in the shape, I can take it as this. So if I will take as a 90-degree, audit. So vertical one I get. So I need a filters as well. I need a filters as well. So a lot of things will have to use it. Okay, so just see to it that how I applied it and try to at your end as well, because now it's totally about the creations of this beautiful, beautiful things. Nothing about any other things. Just see to it that how I can go ahead and perform this particular task. So I'll add some slicer here for this particular part. Slicer is where this particular part. I can make it smaller, smaller, smaller. A little bit smaller. Make it here so that it's will be there. Because a lot of times it's required to go ahead again. Amount. So beside this, keep it is just so just see to it that how I created here. Okay, so I just keep this particular part. The data master, you can see that data master is there. You can select the year. Select the year. So here it's, I think, it's not. Just a second. Let's skip there. Later we can see and adjust it. If you need any colors or visuals, obviously you can perform this particular operations as well. Yeah, visuals, borders, slicer, blender, general, if you needed effects, background, if you need it similarly like this. or something like this as it is. So you can take it, keep it this, whatever you like it, select it according to your choice. Visual borders, I need it, so I keep this particular border as it is. So later it's required. So if we do for one slicer, automatically it's not slicers. If we can go ahead and check it. So setting between headers, slicer setting. mm, Between drop down. Yes, that looks good. The drop down, it looks good as compared to others. So slicer setting, selection, single select. Sorry, slicer single select not. Select all. I think we have this select for the all. This will also multi select. Select all. This is something we are getting about. This is I just in it. Values, obviously, it's background. It's totally up to. I think background not looks good, so I can. So so background. I think it's not looks good here. Yes. A lot of color options are available, so you can select up to your choice. I think let's I have to take this. This will be my background color. See if I'm going ahead and selecting about here on the year basis. 2016, I will get the 2016, 17, 18, 19, 16, 18, 19 only. According to that, you can calculate it about this is your main KPIs. We created about the according to the if you looks as the BRD or BRD documents, you can see that this particular part or according to your this active customers credit card exit customers. So according to this, obviously we can go ahead and see to it that. So this is I created totally. It's up to your choice how you can go ahead. So I'm just creating the report. Okay. So let's make it a little bit smaller here. This is bigger I can see here. Control C, Control V. So take a little bit of gap between this, or it kept as it is. Gap will be Control V. C, Control V. Later we'll sort about the gaps, so don't worry about that particular part. Last this I will adjust it and then we'll stop the sessions and we'll meet tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have to create the end-to-end. So see end-to-end dashboards creations we are seeing. Hope you people like it because we are just looking for the hands-on things, not about the theoretical things. We can go ahead and perform the operations. Yeah. So better I can go ahead and take it and that's it according to here. So might be a lot of slicer required. So that's why I can just take it slicer here. Okay, later I will adjust it. So this is about I just added a multiple slicers. You have to save it without forgetting. So just save as, and I can go ahead in my file documents or whatever they you can go ahead in a OneDrive or whatever the place you want to save it. Please make sure it. I'm going to save in my desktop where my models, Power BI workshop is there, YouTube videos. So in the projects, I am going to sharing. I'm going to uh, storing here. So please make sure it, or anywhere you can select it. It's not like that. It up to you have to save this particular so that we can continue this particular part. In the documents also, you can go ahead and select it, save it. Please make sure it, and let's save as the OneDrive. And save this file as it is. So according to your choice, you have to save it. So I can go ahead and selecting. So there's more options available. Let's have to save in my local documents. So save end to end bank or churn analysis. So this is going to be saved here. So I just save it. Please, you people also save it so that tomorrow we will start it. It will start from here only. You will not get difficulties to go ahead and perform. So today we'll stop here. Tomorrow we'll meet in the same time and we'll discuss more about this particular, and we'll wind up the sessions as well with while creations with the dashboards as well as the reports. Hope people understand it, how we can create it. We'll have to see a lot of things, a lot of measures, a lot of calculations. We'll have to do it. So till that time, take care. Have a nice day. Enjoy your weekends.
Sir, is it possible to spare a time, spare a minute,
Is it possible to?
spare a couple of minutes? I have a doubt actually.
Okay, what doubt you have?
Let me share my screen because I lost the track in between. So just let me share my screen.
I'm not getting your voice properly, actually.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Okay. Share your screen.
Yes, I'm doing. Sir, I lost this calculation part actually. Just guide me how to do that. I'll
You
follow.
can go very total customers. You have to create a new table first of all. Create a new table. Table tools. Yeah. There is a new table. Yeah, new table. Take it the calculation. Give the name of that as a calculation only. Calculations. Yeah, just enter it. Inside this calculations, you have to go ahead in the report view. Go to the calculation table, click on a calculation table, right click on a calculations tables, new measures. You can select about one by one, whatever measures you want to create it. Just like I created about the multiple calculations here on this particular, like you can use the active customers.
Okay. So can you just put that syntax in the chat? I mean, these 4, 5.
Don't worry, that's I will share my Power BI file right now.
Okay,
So
fine, sir.
you can copy it from that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, okay. Also, the recording, you will also get it by today only. So you can refer the recording as well.
Maybe we'll practice it, sir.
Okay. Okay, so we'll meet tomorrow and we'll discuss more further to creation of the reports and the dashboards.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, bye. Take
Thank you,
care.
sir.
Have a nice day. All.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.